So this is going to be a brief video to show you how to process a credit card during the Sourwood Festival. If you're working at the info booth, you'll use this to sell t-shirts. So what you're going to need is your iPad tablet and this device here called a Zettle. You can see there's a little tag there that says Zettle. This part here is just used to scan the credit card. So the first thing you want to do is activate the tablet. You do that by pushing this button. One time gets you to the home screen. A second time gets you the entry for the PIN number. 287111 is the PIN. That number is also going to be included in the user manual that you'll find at the info booth. Then you want to activate the Zettle app, and that'll bring you to the storefront. The storefront has all the products listed up here. Down here we have the buttons that are used for payment. Right here we have the shopping cart, which is now empty. Down here we have a whole bunch of buttons. Really, you don't have to worry about any of them except for the clear button. Ignore the rest. And up here at the top is the main menu. If you open that, you'll get a bunch of other functions. Sell and receipt is the only thing that you're going to use on the day of the festival. I'd prefer you not touch, any of these other things. You don't need them. It'll just be more confusing. So sell and receipt only. All right, let's make a transaction. So let's pretend we need to sell a youth t-shirt, right? So we will click on the youth t-shirt, and then it'll show up down here in the shopping cart area. You can see one youth t-shirt, no taxes, because the taxes is included in the price. That gives us a nice round number, so if we have to make change for a cash transaction, it's a little easier. Then you want to click the card. That'll show you that the total amount for this transaction is $20, and you'll see that reflected on the Zettle. You just take the person's credit card and you can put it inside the credit card machine, chip first, or if it supports being tapped, you can just do near field transmission. You'll see the transaction gets approved, and then it's going to flip to the receipt screen. I didn't touch anything to do that. You just got to wait for it to do it on your own. Then you're going to have the option to print a receipt, email a receipt, SMS, or no receipt at all. Don't click print. There's no printer at the info booth, so there isn't going to be any way for us to print receipts. If you do click it by accident, just up here in the top left, click cancel, and it'll take you back to your receipt options. I'm going to go click no receipt, and then we're done. Your transaction's complete. If you wanted for some reason to verify that it went through and that everything's okay, go up to the main menu, tap receipts. This will give you a list of all the transactions that have been done, so you can scan through them. You're most likely to have to want to be looking for the last transaction you did to make sure it's the right one. So you can click that, and then there's information here about the transaction, including the last 4 digits, so you can verify that your last transaction went through okay. And that's it. We'll make a couple other short videos to show you a little bit more functionality.